All right, traders, today I'm breaking down 2 live day trading setups from my $500 small account trick challenge. We had a monster win on YOUL with a 69% gain, and then a tough loss on MGIH that actually turned into a great teaching moment on risk management. Plus, I'm going to show you how we handled that insane 2,500% runner in pre-market, and why it would have been devastating for traders without a predictive strategy. So stick with me. This one is packed with lessons that you won't hear from any other YouTube traders.
This is real strategy and real growth and real discipline. I'm trading $500 into a brand new high-end adventure trek, all paid for with day trading profits. That's what this challenge is all about. And this challenge is not just to have the truck, but to all my adventures, my jet skis, my side-by-sides down dirt roads, you name it. This is the Small Account Truck Challenge, where I show you what it really takes to grow a small day trading account with precision and purpose. Let's go to the chart and I'll show you what set this trade apart.
Let's start with YOUL, my pre-market trade. At 5:11 a.m., it triggered our Discord alerts with a clean chart. It's a nano float with high short interest and strong pre-market volume. I entered at $4.42 at 5:20 in the morning, off the bull flag breakout at our Discord level of $4.29. Stop was right under that level at the daily 50 EMA. That gave me only 13 cents of risk with a 3-to-1 risk-reward setup baked in. By 5:25, price was printing new highs, but on lower volume, and it had skipped several of these Discord levels on the way up. And when price does that, I know it has to come back down and prove those levels as support, either with a pullback or a reversal. So that was my cue to plan an exit. So I planned my exit for the retest of the previous high. I sold at $7.45. That was $3.03 per share profit, over $13,700 in profit, all in just 5 minutes. That's predictive trading. Reading volume, respecting levels, and letting the signals, not emotions, dictate the exit. Now let's talk about MGIH, which was my regular hours trade. And this one was a lesson. The alert came in at 7:25 a.m. Mountain Time. And guys, here's the reality. I didn't have a strong reason to even be considering this stock. And yes, I always write down in words the reason I'm considering a stock before I even trade it. And this one, I didn't have a good reason. If I can't put into words why a ticker deserves my focus, that's a red flag. And I ignored it and I took the trade anyway. And that was my mistake number 1. I entered the trade at $3.05 with a stop of $2.87. So 18 cents of risk per share with my minimum required price target at this level right here. And price reached my $3.77 minimum target. But volume dried up right there. And that was my chance to exit. And I hesitated. That was mistake number 2. And then it halted. And when it reopened, I ended up selling at $3. So that was a 5 cent per share loss, about $410 gone in 17 minutes. And here's the reality. This is exactly how most day traders blow up small accounts. It's not the money lost. It's ignoring your own filter. If you can't clearly explain why you're in a trade, you probably shouldn't be in it. Here's where I want to pause and highlight something most traders don't realize. The influencer style that you see on YouTube trading channels often looks like this. Shoot for tiny 10 or 15 cent gains, but give the trade a 50-cent stop. That means their losses are bigger than their wins before they even start. That's baked in failure. Now compare that with what we do. On YOUL, I had a minimum reward 3 times my risk, baked in from the start. On MGIH, my stop was tight. The loss was small and the account was never in danger. And even with one red trade today, I still finished over $13,000 in the profit. This is why risk management is the foundation of trading. It's the number 1 reason why most traders fail, and it's the reason we keep compounding forward. Let's talk about that insane CWD move. At 5:37 a.m., it triggered our Discord alerts. and it exploded 2,500% in pre-market. My group had all the levels mapped out in advance. But here's where I stood with CWD. Because my account is now over $30,000, my truck challenge rules only allow me one pre-market trade and one regular hours trade. I had already taken my pre-market trade on YOUL, so I had to pass on that crazy move on CWD. But many of my Discord members traded CWD profitably and confidently because they had every predictive level in advance. That's the power of the predictive strategy. It turns chaos into a clear map. For traders chasing hype without that structure, CWD was devastating. It gave back more than 2,000% after the opening bell. That's how trading accounts blow up. For us, it was just another chart. One more note. Since I started taking 2 trades a day, my win rate has dipped. And that's not an accident. The more trades I take, the less picky I get. Guard goes down, FOMO creeps in, discipline slips, and this is the lesson. Pickiness is power. If you're trying to grow a small trading account, more trades don't mean more profits. Being selective is what builds consistency. So what can you take away from today's trades? Exits come from volume analysis and proven levels, not emotions. If you can't name a strong reason for a trade, pass. Risk to reward is everything. Influencer traders flip it upside down, and that's why their followers fail. Pickiness and a predictive strategy are what keep you safe and profitable. Did you know that nearly 40% of retail day traders quit within the first month? And by the 3-year mark, only about 13% remain active. And that's the reality when risk management isn't applied. This is why risk management isn't optional. It is the difference between another statistic and being a survivor. And now for the truck fund update. We started today at $45,027.65 and finished at $58,325.12. That's over $13,000 added in a single day, even with 1 win and 1 loss. 17 trades into this challenge, and we're already halfway to the trek. That's the power of asymmetric compounding in day trading. If this breakdown gave you value, hit the like, subscribe, and click that bell. And be sure and share this video with anyone who you think who really needs it. Every video in this series is packed with day trading education you won't find anywhere else. And you don't want to miss what we've got coming tomorrow in this Small Account Truck Challenge series.
So guys, if you're serious about leveling up your trading game and achieving a 95% win rate in your trades, join us today at MomentumStockTraders.com. And here's everything that you get when you join. You get live trade guidance with me. I walk you through the logic of every single setup every single day. You get our custom stock scanners and our pro charting tools to help you spot the really big moves before they even happen. You'll be part of an amazing private Discord trading group and community, and this is where the action happens. You get AI-powered alerts so that you know when things are starting to heat up. And you get those amazing institutional levels, not the retail zones. These are the real moves where the big money enters. You'll also get full trade breakdowns every day. So you're not just following, you're learning. You're learning the why behind every single trade. And best of all, you get real-time, one-on-one mentorship from me personally. That's personal, one-on-one support inside a tight-knit community of serious traders. And guys, this is not a copy my trade service. This is real education, real trade guidance, and real results. Because here's the truth, guys. If you're copy trading, you're just reacting to somebody else's click. And that's not a strategy, that's panic. And you're already in the game too late. Our edge, predictive chart reading, and volume logic that fuels the action, not reaction. That's our edge, profit, not panic. And the members inside our group are crushing it every single day with structure, clarity, and confidence. In fact, this challenge that you're watching right now, it's my personal mission to grow a $500 account to a brand new truck, one high probability trade at a time. So if you're ready to stop second guessing and start trading with confidence, head over to MomentumStockTraders.com right now. And if this video helps you, be sure to click the like button and subscribe for more free educational video content. And hit that notification bell, because that's the only way you'll know when I upload a new video. And remember, fuel your momentum, steer your focus, and drive it all the way home. And I'll see you in the next video.